Growing up, I heard the message over and over that someone could not be gay and Christian. It simply never occurred to me as an option. I had enough interest in boys and male celebrities not to notice my other attractions, and they weren't encouraged anyway. I was surrounded by purity culture and this idea of not dating until you wanted marriage, which appealed to me greatly for some reason. I mostly wasn't interested in marriage then, so I never dated in high school or college. In 2019, I reconnected with a college friend who mentioned a podcast hosted by this guy named Tom, whom he'd recently met. It was called Your Other Brothers, and he suggested that I listen as well. After 2 years of listening, I finally came to terms with my own sexuality, that I was not only attracted to men, but also attracted to all people regardless of their gender. My prayers and realization of this were met with God saying, I know. I knew. I recognized then that there weren't many places for women to discuss their faith, sexuality, and relationships to gender and femininity in particular. In 2022, I reached out to Tom to ask if he and his leadership had ever considered starting a similar storytelling community for women, one potentially called Your Other Sisters, to complement his already established community for men. After getting to know Tom more, we started putting out the proverbial sparrow signal in the sky for other women who are also engaging with Yob's content. Soon, I started calling women around America to hear their stories and also share mine, inviting them into something new for women, created by women. I wanted other women to be able to share their stories and their lives with one another in the same way that our other brothers did. In the years that followed, I met several members of the Yob community and knew that I wanted to continue this work alongside them, a reminder that we all need each other as siblings in the family of God. Now, as a nonprofit ministry alongside Your Other Brothers, under the umbrella of Your Other Family, Your Other Sisters is elevating female voices through our content as we cultivate community, all with the help of our brother Jesus. As I've gotten to know other women and hear each story, I'm realizing that so many, regardless of demographics, share similar feelings of isolation and loneliness that's felt hard to integrate in Christian churches that don't want to discuss such things. I think of how many others are out there, isolated geographically, relationally, and spiritually. I'm reminded of how long it took me and others to rid the guilt and shame of our attractions for the freedom Christ gives. Whether you're queer, same-sex attracted, or straight, we all experience loneliness and struggle. We all have a story to tell. We invite you to follow ours through a podcast or a blog and to learn more about our organization on our About pages. We also invite you to share your story. If you'd like to partake in what we're doing with Your Other Sisters, send us an email or leave us a comment. The longer you stay here, the more we hope you realize this beautiful truth. You are not alone. Even the sparrow finds a home.